Last night we told you about an oil rig that ran aground off an Alaskan island. And even though there has been no spill so far, it is causing a lot of concern about future oil exploration in the Arctic. The CBC's Chris Brown has that story for us from British Columbia. Chris.
Well, Peter, for the moment anyway, the situation in Alaska is shaping up more as a public relations disaster for Shell rather than an environmental one. But some in this country say there's still a big lesson here for Ottawa. Surely, with hurricane-force winds and 15-meter waves, the waters near Alaska's Kodiak Island must be one of the wildest, most unforgiving places on Earth. Yet it's now the site of what's become one of the state's largest ever marine recovery operations.
We can confirm the cullet remains upright and stable, and there is no evidence of sheen in the vicinity.
The cullet drilling rig had been operating far to the north in the Beaufort Sea and was being towed to Seattle for repairs when an engine on its tug failed and the tow line broke, not once, not twice, but 3 times. The rig, loaded with fuel and hydraulic fluid, drifted and ran aground. Shell promised today it would spend whatever it takes to ensure there's no environmental damage.
Precautionary plans are in place should they be needed. Oil spill response equipment continues to be deployed as a contingency.
Shell's $5 billion drilling program in the U.S. Arctic has been beset with problems, from unexpectedly heavy ice to equipment failures. And with plans for drilling on Canada's side of the line moving forward with Ottawa's blessing, detractors here say accidents like this one are bound to happen and cleanup resources aren't there.
We are not equipped to deal with catastrophic instances in Arctic oil and gas exploration in the deep water of the Arctic Ocean. And if we are going to go there, which it appears that we are, then we need to resolve those issues.
Others on the West Coast, where plans for more oil pipelines and oil tankers are hotly contested, say the Alaska incident is more evidence that safety protocols can fail at the worst possible moment.
The oil industry has been telling us over and over again that these kind of unconventional operations are safe. And this is just another example of that proving not to really be true.
And clearly that's a view some powerful people in the U.S. hold too. Democrats in the House of Representatives today called for an investigation into what they term Shell's alarming blunders in the Arctic. Peter.
Chris is in Vancouver, of course. Chris Brown. Thanks, Chris.